How's it going, everybody, and welcome to another ride along with RONIN 47R. Starting off the day looking at the garage here at the Type T-34. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we have, what was it, 33,000 and change in the experience. Coming over here, you can see that there are two, the light tank and the medium tank that branch off from the Tier 5 medium tank here in the Chinese line. Now, although I will go down the light tank, line later, right now, I'm more interested in the mediums, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock this to research it, if you will, and purchase it with a discount. I think now would be a good time to do that, so let's take advantage of that discount, and let's take a look at this Tier 6. Pretty cool. The Type 58. Does that mean it's one unit away from being as cool as a Type 59? I don't think so. I think they're very apples and oranges, but... Alright, cool. Not going to manage the crew on that guy. Let's add him to the grind list. And let's take a look at him. Pretty cool. It's, I mean, it is what it is. It's a Type 58, but it's really that translates to that's really the T-34 85 version, if you will, from China or for China. Eventually, of course, they make their own tweaks to it and call it the Type 58. But anyway, so let's go ahead, just because I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs, and I am kind of into this one right now. And who else was I into? I don't remember. 1980s. A scheme used in the south of China in spring and fall. Huh. These are a little too subtle. I mean, it already comes with green, so it's just kind of like, I want something a little different. If I wanted to see all that green, I would have, kept it with its base model. I wonder if you can hear the girls screaming, doing their little, I don't know what they're pretending to play, but they're having a good time. I've given them matches, some gasoline, some C4, and we'll see what they come up with. That's how we play Legos at our house. You know what? I'm going to go with... what the heck? Let's just do this one. Probably going to lean towards that one, looking at the swatch, but maybe I'll go with this one. I don't know. Do you guys remember Swatch watches? Swatch watch? Alright, so I'm going to go with this guy here for sure. I don't love it, but I like it better than the other. And this one here, I thought I did a different color. It definitely wasn't these two... whatever these guys are called. Was it him? I think it was him. Yeah, why not? Alright, so let's do him. And of course the emblem. Oh man, this was making me think of, I was doing the dishes, and I was, not that I think I can rap or anything like that, but it was, how you just mess around and tweak songs and entertain yourself. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I do. So, pretty odd. But, yeah. So, anyways, I was thinking of that song Colors, like the movie Colors, the theme song for Colors by Ice-T, and I was like turning it into a World of Tank song. Anyways, okay, moving on. Moving on. We could throw in some equipment. We will. I'm too poor to really do that right now. But there's the tank. Pretty cool. And as you go up the line, of course, the IS-2 comes next. And the top of the line for this guy is a Tier 6 85mm. They start you off with a different version of the 85mm, but you ascend with different flavors thereof. Cool. I mean, so there you go. Chinese version of the KV. Chinese version of the T-34 85, and so she is purchased. We're eventually going to put a fatter crew in there. Fatter, as in P-H-A-T-E-R. I'm probably going to end up moving up this dude to the Type 58. Well, not probably. I will. I'll just tell you that right now. So we're going to need to run him some more so that he can unlock the light tanks. Or I may prematurely move him up and then put a lower ranked guy in this tank to run the light tanks, because that's very low priority. But I do want to get up higher into the medium tank line. And then, of course, by the way, just real quick, this tank, similar to the previous tank, is another branch, another fork in the road. And as you can see, as you go up this tank line, you can unlock, of course, a continued tier ascension in the medium line. But of course, now you see the first time tier 7 heavy tanks, or the first time you see a heavy tank, which happens to be a tier 7. So there you go. All right, cool guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed checking in with me on this garage. I guess I'll let you go. Or would you be disappointed? Let's go ahead and jump into a game. So, I don't know. I'm literally, okay, I guess that literally means you are actually doing it. So no, I'm not flipping a coin. I do not have a coin in my hand. So no, I'm not literally flipping a coin. But I am very seriously trying to decide, do I continue the grind in the Type 34 with this crew and just get it done? 30,000, 31,000, whatever. Just get it done. Keep this crew. Ignore the medium line. Just get it done. And knock out that light. You know, just research it. You don't have to purchase it, but just research it so that you can be done with the Type T-34. Not that I dislike it. I actually think it's pretty cool. But that way you can just move your crew on and call it a day and come back to it when you're ready. Or do I say, you know what? I will put the light tank on a for another day. However, let's go ahead right now. Move the medium tank crew. Here we go. Let's move this. That's another thing too. I got to figure out why my sound thing is acting so weird. It's a whole nother issue. Anyways, so or do we just take the Type T-34's crew, and move his butt into the tier 6 Type 58 and just continue down that line, with that crew now instead of waiting 30,000 experience later. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's funny. This tank is actually pretty fun. It's I don't know. I feel like Chinese tanks are a combination of a British rate of fire in a Russian exterior. That would be my extremely oversimplified and semi-incorrect analysis. Oh, he made it to the hill. Dang it. They made it. Oh boy, what's this guy doing? I want to play so bad with you guys. I think they're the first ones up. You know what? I think we own the hill. Let's get up there to support. Here is the Type 58. There you go. Let's get away from the edge. One of the things I like about lower tier games versus higher tier games is that the maps, you sit there and you're doing the same thing, traveling the same paths. In a higher tier game, though, everybody has such great lines of sight. It's just silly. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. There's not a separation of like, look, a tank destroyer can see further than a medium tank. It's like everybody can see such great distances. Anyways, that's my grade. Moving on. Only one arty, which can absolutely drop on me. Now, he's known for being a very strong tank in relation to what I'm running, so I'm not holding my breath on that. Definitely some turret action there. Bounced the... I bounced them. That's hilarious. Alright. Just want to give him enough, because this is not a well-armored tank. Thank you very little. Oh my god. This guy bumped me. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, randoms, not to be negative, but literally, proof is in the pudding. What are you guys doing out there? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong and show me that. I can't even tell you. It used to happen very rarely, but now I am getting ran into and bumped so often. It's weird. Talking to a buddy of mine, he's saying that, well, you get better and you notice things. Well, even if I sucked, I would notice people running into me. Like literally knocking off my aim. I mean, it's just, really? How do you... I don't know. It's kooky. Very kooky. Rate of fire is fun.
Focus on this location.
All right, here we go. Medium downhill. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Woohoo!
They found us.
Wow, that'll make you stop, won't it? Oh,
They got the commander.
thank you.
See what's going on.
Thank you, artillery. Ooh, I gotta get some repair on this guy, huh? How slow that's taken. That is kooky. Wow, that's a long
Track is
time.
good to go. Ready to fire on target.
Wow,
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
that sucked a lot. That's my fault. He was beamed in. He was aimed in on me, and I totally noobed it. Stopped right there. Yeah, I haven't got any kills. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot at that Hellcat. But you know, he had his eye on me, and he took me out. So good for you, Red. Captain Average did it again. Man, I don't know what's. I gotta get a little more calm or a little more. I'm not raging, but just obviously. But wow, I'm come to the point where I'm just. It's just an accumulation of things. I cannot believe how many times people have. And remember, I don't post all the games that I play. So if you've seen how many times I've shown people bumping into me, I don't care if you're driving along and someone bumps into you. But I mean, I'm literally working a hill, working an angle, aimed in, doing things, and people just bump you, and it's just like, wow, crazy.
But we'll be back.
And then we lose, even though we had it in the bag. That is so sad. The night guy, he was doing real well. All right, cool. I'll catch you next battle.